My name is Kanishka Senanayake. I studied at St. Thomas's Prep School plus Ananda College, and then I have done my foundation in law at Warwick University in the UK. I've done my degree in finance from the Tampa University in the US, and I was in the telecom engineering sector before coming into politics. Anything else? Well, I always had the notion that the youth must enter into politics. It's time to change the political system. And I think with Sajid Premadas as a youth leader, I think it was the correct time to enter and to make sure that we create a way for the youth also to enter into politics. Well, actually, I didn't have the pleasure of meeting my great-grandfather, P.D.S. Kulratna. However, I know the legacy that he has left behind as an educationist and as well as a politician. My grandmother, Maya Senanayake, has always been in the line of service. She was the president of the All Ceylon Women's Buddhist Congress for around 6 years and did a lot of work for the women there. Plus my grandfather, former Inspector General of Police, I would say was one of the most honest men I have met in my life, and that value has been instilled in me also through my father. And my mother as a politician has done a great deal of work, especially for women, and has been a straight political figure supporting her party throughout. So those values have been instilled in me, and those values I plan to carry on into the future in my political career. Yeah, I mean, I have always been in the background of her political career, helping her in all her elections and her political work. In the same way, she's always been a person who has helped anybody that comes her way with any issue and with any problem. So I also have that same inclination to help people, and I think that in the future, we have to carry on that legacy of always caring for our citizens of the country. And I think, as doing any social work, I have always helped people. Even during the Corona time, I made it a point to make sure that we help people, because there were people who didn't even have food to eat because of the curfew and not being able to go to work and earn a living. So we have always tried to help people, and that has also one of the reasons I want to enter into politics, to help people on a broader level and from the point of legislature as well. I mean, to be fair, my mother is a politician, and I have been in the political arena with her all my life. However, my decision to enter into politics has not been because of her political activity. I feel that it's time that the youth enter into politics, like I said. And I feel that, I have not been pressured by her to enter into a certain party or anything. She has always given me that freedom. And that is why I decided to contest from a different party. I mean, today she's not able to help me in my political career. However, I'm still going forward with a different team and with a different party, and I have to make it on my own. Well, I think there is, if you search me on Google, you'll find they have made a connection to me to this bond scandal. However, I'd like to clear that out. The actual fact is that it was a conversation between two employees of Perpetual Treasuries, and my name was never mentioned. They were just trying to show that the former governor had links into Perpetual Treasuries, and that then they claimed that they could get a COPE report from me. However, I would like to clear the air and say that I had never given a COPE report. I had never seen a COPE report, even though my mother was a COPE member. Arjun Aloysius has been my friend from childhood. I mean, I have known him for about 20 years from school. And I think that is the link that they have taken into consideration. But there has been no basis for these allegations, and I think it was taken out of context from the report that was presented to the Presidential Commission. I do feel that. I feel that the SJB has given strength to actually the UNP voter base, and that strength is coming out. That is the strength that came out in 2015 to give the Maithripala Sirisena's victory, and I think that same force is going to come forward this time for the general election. Well, I'm focusing on three aspects, primarily the youth and how we support the youth through education, and how we are going to create employment for the youth, especially since there is a lack of employment at the moment. We have to prepare the youth through training, education, vocational training. We have the port city that's going to be completed in a few years' time. Approximately 90,000 jobs are going to be created through the port city, and we must prepare our youth for those jobs. And I think, secondly, of course, as I mentioned, education. We need to increase the expenditure on education. We have to bring the free education system we have in this country to the 21st century, include technology, and I think we need to put aside more money from our budget towards education. And thirdly, of course, my mother has always fought for women, and I had promised her to take that fight forward. And I think she has done a lot of work, especially with the 20,000 rupee nutrition pack for pregnant women, and also getting 25% representation for women in local government. So that type of fight she has requested me to take forward, and I will always do that for her in Parliament as well. Well, I think that, we have entered into politics for a certain reason, and that is to ensure that we create the way for the youth to enter into politics. Because I feel that the youth today don't like what's happening in politics. But until they enter into politics and change the system, bring in fresh faces, bringing educated faces into politics, and taking them to forward, even to the highest position in this country, until we do that, we can't change the system. And in order to do that, we have to enter into politics and create a way for them to walk in. So I think that is why I think that youth should enter into politics. And I think we have a young leader now, and I think he's supporting that cause, because he has given a promise that in any election in the future, that the Samagi Jana Balavegiya will definitely have 25% representation of youth in our candidate list. And I think that's the first step towards this, and I think we are going to support that and take that forward.